Welcome back to more Sword of Mana. In the last episode, we escaped from some sort of arena place and ended up falling down this waterfall and getting fished out by this merchant person who ran off who knows where. But we got some information about Topple, I guess if you could call it information. And the only way out of this area seems to be down this way, so let's see what's down here. Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble? Oh boy. Alright, you. Where do you get off picking on girls? You must die. Die. There we go. How dare you? You okay? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Thank you very much. I'll be on my way. It's too dangerous for you to go by yourself. I can take you where you need to go. No, really, I'm okay. I can get back home on my own. But what if you get ambushed by a monster again? You're from Gran's Realm, aren't you? Do I look like I'm from Gran's Realm? Wait, what was that sound? Oh, right, if you could take me to Topple. Well, how convenient, we're actually headed that way, that direction ourselves. We can go together. Northeast, got it. Alright. What's your name? Well, how funny. Same name as... No, it can't be. Alrighty, so we have our first party member. Oh, hello. Lost book, huh? Sure, why not? We're here. Might as well. No reason to turn you down and be mean. Okay, so what she says here, we can actually cut the grass with our sword. This is actually a mechanic throughout pretty much the entire game. Basically, you can swing your sword and cut the grass, and sometimes this will net you things, like if I can get something real quick. There we go. You get these little things that blinkweed and other assorted plants and stuff. Those won't be too important for right now, but they'll be good for later, so just keep them in the back of your mind. But the book, I believe, is right here, yes. It's always in the same spot, I believe. So, now with that in tow, we can head on towards Topple. Now, as you can see, I have a sword, and Emily fights with her little wand thing, which, despite kind of being in a situation earlier, she actually isn't too bad of a fighter. Like, I can switch to her here. We can kind of wail on this rabbi here. So she's not like hopeless or anything, unlike what you might think. So, pretty cool, and just easily switch back and forth. So there'll be some more key differences between choosing between either playing as the guy or the girl, like I mentioned earlier in the very first episode. Basically, one of the main differences is that you'll get a lot of different story things. And also, your other party member, whoever you don't choose, for example, in my case, it's Emily, you cannot switch her weapon. She will always be holding the wand, or this, I guess, staff. I guess it might be a little bit more accurate. But later on, you'll actually get other weapons. You can have your main character switch between weapons. And it's actually a pretty cool mechanic. I actually use it quite often. Really, really cool. Thank you for taking me this far. Well then. Sure, anytime. No, she couldn't be. Nobody knows. Hello, boy. What do you have to say? Mostest, deepestest believer. Oh, man. What does he believe in? Well, you know. I don't know, actually. Tell me more, please. Sounds like a great religion, huh? Never heard of that one. Orchard? Well, I do, but how about you explain it to us? Turn 2 seeds into a mysterious plant that bears fruit. Monsters occasionally drop seeds. Keep that in mind. Yeah, here's what he's saying there is kind of supplementing what I was saying earlier about plants and stuff. We'll go into more detail about that later when it becomes more important. Vinquet Hall to the east. Okay. Attractive girls. Okay. That's kind of a weird sentence. I'm not really sure how to respond to that, but I'm just gonna say yes, just to kind of tick you off. Alright, it's conveniently a save point right here, but I'm not gonna use it quite yet, because we don't really need to save at this point. Let's see. There's an inn up here, so let's see what's in the inn. Her. I thought the bird was the word, not mum. A Mavil, huh? Only open after dark. Sounds like a vampire to me. When I was a kid, Lord Grand said humans and Mavils could be friends. Interesting. Figure out which class you're aiming for before you level up. Otherwise, you'll never get stronger. Okay, he's explaining here one more... Okay, hold on. Keep your energy up by leveling up. What he was saying about classes, there's actually a thing about in this game when you level up, there's like different classes you can kind of attribute your level ups to. I'll explain that in a little bit, actually. Alright, what's this favor? Blood pouches, gotcha. Sure, why not? What do you say? Alright, let's do it. Sure, why not? I mean, we're probably headed that way anyways. 100 Lucre, okay. Lucre is basically... Lucre, whatever. I guess I pronounce it Lucre, but I'm not really sure if there's an official pronunciation. But anyway, that's the currency of this game, if you couldn't already guess. But anyway, like I was saying earlier, this guy was explaining about a class system. There's basically 5 classes you can go into once you level up. There's, I think it's Warrior, Monk, Mage, Sage, and Thief. And they give you different stat ups, like Warrior focuses on strength, I think. Monk is HP. Mage is obviously magic and stuff. I'll kind of show you guys that later once we level up. We should level up in this episode sometime. Okay, apparently the caves to Wendell are sealed. So obviously that means we're gonna have to do something about that if I know anything about RPGs. By the way, this merchant was up here. We saw him earlier. It's a shabby notebook, huh? Interesting. I wonder why you can't sell it. I guess nobody's interested in freaking your secondhand shabby notebooks. Alright, what does this guy have to say? Just busting people's houses, because that's how we roll. Maybe this was a bad time? Excuse me. This is an RPG. We're supposed to bust in people's houses. What are you talking about? Okay. You want to try that again, except without the stuttering? I mean, I'm not here to steal anything from you, but you're doing a bad job of convincing me. Let's see, you got a fireplace. I wonder what's in this barrel. Probably nothing useful. You have nothing useful, old man, so I'm just gonna get the heck out of here. Oh, hello, little boy. I wasn't talking to your grandpa about much of anything, really. He just kind of yelled at me and I left. Ask what? Kid, can you just let me explain? Well, he's definitely brave. Definitely brave. But stupid. I guess actually probably stupid would be a better word for that. Do we really look like a soldier, though? I mean, I guess we do have the armor thing going on here. Kid, can you just shut up and let me explain? Dude! Seriously? Punching me, that's too far. Finally realizing it, have you? We have comprehension. Repeat, we have comprehension. Took you like forever. No, I'm not. I mean, I was just inside, but okay, sure. Dark Lord's what? Rounding up mana believers. Okay. Oh yeah, the Heretic Hunter. He was mentioning something about it earlier. Well, that explains why you're so paranoid. Sounds like it. I almost kind of pity you guys. So tell me, how can I defeat Dark Lord? Has a heart attack. Why not? This is an RPG. We can do this. Yeah, kid, we're gonna do that. Be awesome. I've got issues with him too. Well, if it was easy, it wouldn't be fun, now would it? You're looking at him right here. Sword of Mana. Title drop already! Yay! A Sword of Mana. What exactly is that? Well, yeah, it's a powerful sword. Who wouldn't want that? Oh, of course, we have to go to Wendel, but they were saying earlier how the way to Wendel is closed. So, like I said earlier, we're gonna have to figure out how to do something about that. With the Sword of Mana, I could beat Dark Lord. I'm off to Wendel then. Take this. It's dangerous to go alone. The magic rope. All right, the magic rope is actually really useful. Divine protection. Yes. Basically, what he's saying here is that here I'll kind of explain here. What this will do is if I go up here to the save point and just kind of, I don't think I need to save exactly, but if I just interact with that and then I run out here to the field, I can open the inventory and use the magic rope, and it will return me back to the save point. So it's really, really convenient if you're like in a tight spot. I don't think you can use it during boss battles, of course, but in certain situations, a magic rope is definitely very useful. But anyways, let's see. What is in this house? We haven't explored here yet. What do you have to say? I do indeed. Also, great layering right here. He's like standing on top of me. Lol. I guess you could call me an adventurer. Sure. An adventurer? I'm not sure I'd call myself that. Huh. Well, I guess sounds like we'll have to visit him then. Cascade Cottage, north of Topple. If he's that good, you might have some advice for beating Dark Lord. Better pay him a visit. Indeed, we shall. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, so one thing I'm gonna see. I don't think the classes things doesn't show up right here. I was gonna show you the kind of thing. Actually, hold on. Let's see. We have 15 XP till the next level, so that should be no problem. I'll be killing a few enemies along the way, so we can definitely get that. So let's go. Except that this guy's going to stop us because that's just how he rolls. Indeed, you did rescue me. Thank you for that, by the way. I think thank you for that before, but just in case. Specialized, lol. I love your dialect, by the way. We're actually off to Wendel, I believe. To avenge my parents. None of your business. Oh, sure, and you're like an authority around here. Fine. I'm off to Wendel to avenge my parents. This wouldn't happen to be that shabby notebook you were talking about earlier, would it? It definitely sounds useful. 10 Lucre? Okay, sure. I have the feeling you're just not gonna let me through unless I buy this stinking thing, so sure. Alright, so we got the Popoy's notebook. Now, fun fact, this is actually, I'll show this a little bit. You have a little bit of, you have a map here, you have a monster album, you have some notes here, which are like a tutorial kind of thing, like here's the thing about the magic rope. It'll return you back to that, and like I said, it says strange powers. Basically, in boss battles, you can't run away. So, and then you have this amigo list, which is kind of funny. But anyway, what I was saying about Popoy is actually, if you are familiar with the second game, Secret of Mana, Popoy is actually the official name of the sprite character and playable character in that game. So just a little fun fact there for you. All right, Now we have these bats here. I'm gonna kind of take care of these guys. These are really annoying though, because they dodge a lot of your attacks, as you can kind of see here. Alright, now, you might notice that I'm actually kind of flashing here. And that is because, as you actually fight enemies, you'll gain, your bar at the bottom of the screen will fill. And when you do that, you can hold down the A button, and you can charge an attack like this. It's like a super attack kind of thing. You can see right there, each weapon has its own different kinds of attacks. So like in the case of the sword, it's like a spin and then a thrust there. And as you noticed earlier, I actually missed the Rabite there, but it didn't actually count towards draining my super attack, which is really nice. That way, it doesn't actually, you don't actually have to worry about missing and having your attack completely wasted. Now these guys can actually poison you, this is what poison actually right here. Kind of in a bad way right now actually. But let's see, what do you have to give me actually? Will you give? Oh yes, perfect. Okay, so Presto Veggie. Actually, I don't need it anymore, but Presto Veggie would have cured my poison, I believe. Yes. But unfortunately, we don't actually need that right now. So let's just keep on going. Alright. I'm be stopping kind of in these first few episodes. When we go through an area, I'll be stopping to kill a few enemies. But I'm not. Usually, when I play this game, I like to kill basically every enemy on the screen. That way, I get a lot of good experience leveling up. But I think what I'm going to be doing is also I'm almost dead. I should fix that problem. Basically, if there's an enemy that's right in my way, I will kill it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to kill every single thing like on a normal casual playthrough. So because it's a Let's Play and I don't want to spend too much time with that, I might do some grinding off screen to make up for that. So like this Rabbi is kind of like right in the way, so I can't like just ignore him. But if he was like not in my way, I wouldn't bother. So let's see. Hold on. Did you drop? Okay, you did drop something. Good. Animal bone. Okay. These also things that monsters drop will also come into play later on. Cascade Cottage. Isn't that where the swordsman I heard about in Topo lives? Nice little place. A letter? Huh. Oh, hello. You've got the wrong idea. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? What have you done with Sir Bogard? I haven't done anything. You're lying. Why don't you draw your sword? Just like you did when you destroyed my village. Hold on, you've got it all wrong. My only enemy is Dark Lord. And if you're one of his minions, I will draw my sword. Me? Work for Dark Lord? Get real. Dark Lord is the sworn enemy of my village. Okay, so neither of us works for Dark Lord. Let's calm down, or we won't get anywhere. So you hate Grand Realm too? Here. It's a letter I found. It must be for you. Is it a letter from Sir Bogard? I wonder who this Sir Bogard guy is. He's probably the swordsman they were talking about, actually, now that I think about it. Would make sense. Oh, hello! What are you? Nice to meet you, Wisp, I guess? That's a light spirit, isn't it? Can you actually use spirit magic? You've never seen a spirit before? They won't appear to bad people. So I guess you're probably not too bad. Thanks! Alright. Again, I will just kind of explain this later on, because we don't have any spirits right now, so I'll explain this better later on. Yes, 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 even though I skipped right through your text, I know. Spirit magic, huh? Interesting. Oh, that's right, I forgot the letter. Didn't notice for you when I read it, sorry about that. Just as I thought, it's Sir Bogard's handwriting. He's alright. Oh, good. I'm gonna have to visit Wendell. Well, we're headed there, actually, too. Would you mind if I tagged along? There's a sage in Wendell by the name of Sibba. Yes, I've heard of him. Are you going to see him? That was the plan. There's something I need to ask him. Alright then, let's go to Wendell together. And Emily has once again joined us. Yay! Oh, right, they were talking about Vinquet Hall, weren't they? Alright, I guess we're headed in that direction. But we will do that next time. So, next time on Sword of Mana, we will head to this Vinquet Hall that we've been hearing so much about with Emily in tow. After, like, what was it, five minutes that we separated? Kind of funny. Alright, so that's what we'll be doing next time. So, thank you so much for watching, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye!